we're getting you exclusive pictures of that flag meeting that took place at Chakandabagh. You can see the Indian side and the Pakistani side at this flag meeting, the Indian brigadier and his Pakistani counterpart. They're shaking hands. The event is being videographed and photographed both by the Indian side and by the Pakistani side. This is where India raised the points on the Pakistani side, violating the sanctity of the line of control. These are the first pictures of that flag meeting that took place at 1300 hours at 1 p.m. at Chakandabagh in the Poonch sector. India read out the riot act to Pakistan, said this behavior by the Pakistan army is strictly unacceptable. India has also told Pakistan India reserves the right to retaliate at a place and time of our choosing should Pakistan continue with such rogue behavior. The army told Pakistan that there are elements of the 29 Baluch and SSG that were involved in that bad action raid that took place. Headlines Today's Deputy Editor Defense, Shiv Arur, joins me for the latest. Shiv, what are your sources telling you?
Gaurav, as we've been reporting here on Headlines Today, the meeting that lasted about 18 minutes was entirely inconclusive. There were three allegation points that the Pakistan Army Brigadier F. Faisal put forward, and these were all completely rejected and denied by the Indian Army's Brigadier Representative, Brigadier MVS Kumar. There were two allegation points that the Indian Army had put forward, which the Pakistan Army had completely rejected. And I just wanted to tell you that the official statement that's come out from the Army's Northern Command actually ends with the lines that the Pakistan denials were on expected lines. It's an unusual note of cynicism that's been struck by the Army in an official statement, Gaurav, and I think that gives you a full sense of just how low the expectations were by the Army as they headed into this brigadier-level flag meeting. Remember, right from the start, the Army was quite skeptical about any gains that could potentially be made by engaging with the Pakistan Army at the brigadier level at a time when just hours before this engagement happened, there were going to be there were ceasefire violations in this very sector, in the Krishna Ghati and general area, Mendhar sector on the line of control. So in the end, it has turned out completely as expected. There were no gains at all. We understand that the photograph on your screen where the two brigadiers are actually shaking hands was the only sort of cordial act that happened during the 15-minute meeting between the two. And these first pictures also show that the mood was extremely somber. It was not very friendly at all. It was not cordial. It was actually quite hostile and